Learning to use AI is a lot like learning to use a calculator. And first of all, just understanding that it is all about the inputs that you provide. If you provide inputs that don't make much sense, the outputs probably won't either, much like using a calculator. By way of a recent example, recently I had to make a very difficult decision. I was evaluating several different university programs that I was accepted into that included both master's programs, also doctorate, PhD level programs, and it was a very complicated decision. And I was having trouble making a good decision myself. So what I essentially did, I input various things into ChatGPT. Among those things, my resume, also my academic transcripts, undergrad, grad school as well. Also provided a lot of inputs as far as what my goals are, what I enjoy, what type of classes I'm interested in taking, and what I would like to do once I finish all of this academic journey someday. And by plugging that in, I was able to get an incredibly concise analysis, very objective, non-emotional, with no baggage attached, and it made a heck of a lot of sense. Then I was able to ask questions, and not only that, but looking at what program would I most likely succeed in with the greatest extent. And what AI was able to do is analyze my transcripts, how I did in various classes, the types of classes I took, the types of classes that were in each program I was evaluating, and put that in the context of career goals and what I currently do and what I would like to do. And it's just amazing the type of decisions it came up with. And I asked it to remember all of these inputs, which it was able to do. And so now, even after making that decision, which I'm very happy about, it was a solid decision, I'm able to go back and ask questions related to classes I'm considering taking, for example, trying to decide between 2 or 3 different choices that are quite different. And it's able to look at the context of my past and give a good recommendation of the future. So long story short, it's all about giving it the right inputs. If you just kind of type in there and say, hey, I'm trying to make a decision, what do you think I should do? These are my choices. That's not a lot of good inputs, but by giving solid inputs to AI and putting some thought into it, it's able to make really good decisions for you and with you. Now, some are very skeptical of AI, which I understand. Ultimately, it's important to any advice you get, whether it be from an app called ChatGPT or DeepSeek or whatever it may be, or a friend or a neighbor, it's always good to objectively evaluate the advice, make sure it makes sense for you. If not, be honest and clear and say, hey, this doesn't make sense for this reason. What do you think about this? You can do the same with AI. You can't just bank on whatever it says is going to be the best possible answer, but you can certainly use it to gauge available choices, to evaluate massive complexity, and also to be able to go back and revisit questions in the past and get updates and provide changes that might affect decisions as things kind of evolve over the course of your life. So I'm a firm believer in leveraging the tools of AI, as you can tell. I think many just don't understand it well enough to embrace it. I'd encourage you all to at least try. Find a use case, something you'd like to do. It may be coming up with a new great recipe. It may be kind of what to do on vacation, what to buy your significant other as a birthday gift, etc. There's just a whole lot you can do with it. Happy AI. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you soon.